Hello, Taurus. This is your reading for Taurus, March 17th through the end of March 31st. Happy St. Patty. I've laid out some tarot cards here for you. I'm using the Smith Waite or Rider Waite, and I also have a few of these oracle cards here for you. We're going to start with those. I have the Earth Magic card, and yours is the Winter Solstice Reflection. You got for your crystal daily inspiration, you got Pyrite, which says let the money flow in. And for your moonology, you got Gibbous Moon, which means bulging moon. And it says you're very close to achieving your goal. So let's look at this first, the Winter Solstice Reflection. This is a card of going within and reflecting on the past year. I think I need to get more light on this. Okay, that's better. I had to turn the light on. But this is about reflecting on this past year for you, or the past several months for you, looking at where you've been, whatever's happened, whatever lessons you've learned. It's like good or bad or indifferent. Whatever's been going on, it's a time for you to take a little time out, reflect on where you've been, where you are now, and where you're wanting to go from here. Okay, and learning if you've had some wobbles, if you've had some setbacks or anything like that, it's to reflect on that and see where you can improve, heal that, or improve, or make the changes necessary to move forward in a direction where you want to take yourself on your journey. Okay, so that's Winter Solstice Reflection. Then you have Pyrite, let the money flow in. This is a stone of abundance and prosperity. So a lot of us use it, carry it around, use it when we're trying to manifest more prosperity, financial gain, and so on. So this is telling you to take those steps that you need, kind of goes with that reflection, to get to where you want to be. Open yourself up to manifesting more of financially and getting yourself more financially secure and doing the work you need to do, making your plans and doing the work you need to do in order to allow for that money to flow in for you. And you're very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. So this one's saying you're on the right track, you've been working, you've been doing the things, taking the necessary steps you need to take in order to increase in your success, whatever your goals are, whatever that might be. This is in any area of your life as far as this card's concerned. It's not just about finances and money. Any kind of goal that you've set for yourself, whether it's, physical exercise goal or, relationship goals or working goals, career goals, money goals, whatever it is, this is telling you you're on the right track, you're moving towards those goals. You haven't quite reached them yet, but if you continue on, don't be discouraged, keep moving forward, you will achieve your goals very soon. So you're very close. Sometimes we quit right before the miracle. Don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle, in other words. You might be feeling a little bit of discouragement because I see that in your tarot cards here, but not a lot. But keep moving forward, keep plugging away, and you will achieve those goals, but don't stress out about it. allow it to flow. Okay, so I'm going to get to your tarot cards. You have, first up, you have the Ace of Cups, Taurus, and the Six of Cups. That's a really beautiful pairing. So I'm going to start with, for some of you, this is just for some of you, this can actually mean the birth of a child or a pregnancy, starting a family, finding out you're pregnant, trying to become pregnant, or as a couple trying to achieve a pregnancy. So again, with this, you're close to achieving that goal, whatever it is. So if you've been trying, then it looks good for you that will happen. For some of you, you may have just had a child, so congratulations. And others of you may be in a pregnancy right now. Okay, that's for some of you. For some of you, it's more of a going back in your childhood, nostalgic memories, getting in touch with your inner child, or a need to do that, because I can see in some of these other cards there might be a need for healing some past hurts. And that's what we're going to come up to next with the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is look at the image. I mean, it's a guy on the ground. He appears lifeless, and he has not one or two, but 10 swords in his back, all the way up to his neck, his head. So he's pretty lifeless. So he might be wanting to call on his spiritual guides right now, or whatever his faith is, whatever his spiritual beliefs or religious beliefs are. That's what this Hierophant is about. This is about your spiritual learning, teachings, and looking to that to aid you through whatever it is that you're going through. This card, though, let's talk about this for a minute. For some of you, Taurus, this card indicates, it's not saying you haven't been wounded, that your pain is not real, but this card indicates that someone who is carrying that around with them, and almost an overreaction to something, or just not letting go of something that did happen, that did cause you pain. Maybe you were betrayed in some way, let down in some way, hurt in some way, abused in some way, whatever it is, suffered some losses, and the pain is real. But for this card to come up, it means that you're holding on to that. You're not allowing the healing. You might not even be making the effort to heal. And so we're being asked to start to make that effort to heal, and to start to begin to let go of some of these things, and to stand up and get some of these swords out of your back. You may feel like you're being triggered here lately. That's that stuff rising up. When somebody says something or does something, you hear a song, or you're watching a TV show, and there's a situation going on in there, and it reminds you of something that happened to you, or a movie or something, and you find yourself reacting. You feel that physical reaction to it, or an emotional reaction to it, because it's something that you haven't healed yet, that you're still holding on to, and it's triggering you. It's triggering that response, and what it's saying to you is you need to heal that. So with this Ace of Cups and with this Hierophant, and even for some of you, it could even be something from your childhood that you've just not healed from yet. And I mean, we all have things, you know. The most important thing about this is not to judge yourself. Don't judge yourself on it, okay? You need to just be kind, loving, gentle with yourself, like you would be with a child. Get in there and heal that inner child, and do it in a loving, kind way. Do it in a way that's not judging yourself, not shaming or guilting yourself. That's probably some of what those swords are. Could be shame, guilt, things like that. And you need to be loving and kind with yourself, and begin to heal those things, okay? Get in touch with your inner child too, and let them out to play once in a while. Remember that you have that inner child in there. and it's still there, and it needs to come out. We need to feel that innocence again. We need to feel that joy again. We need to do things and create those moments for ourselves. It doesn't just come so naturally for us as we become adults and do all our adulting things. So sometimes we have to take a step back and look in and within it, like here with the winter solstice card, and find that kid, find that child in there again, and remember that innocence and that joy. Okay. We also have Temperance, which is another card of being balanced and healing. We also have that paired with the Nine of Pentacles, but it was reversed. So this is a prosperity card. This is someone really enjoying the fruits of their labor, getting being secure and content and just enjoying what all their blessings and what they've worked for, and reaping those rewards and just relaxing and enjoying them. But it was reversed. So that goes with what I was saying here. You're very close to achieving your goal. So it's reversed. You might have had a wobble there. You might have had some financial setback or something, because maybe because of COVID or something. I mean, we've all had some things we've had to deal with this past year with that. So a lot of people have been financially damaged in that because of loss of work or that kind of thing. So, but of course, it's telling you to keep moving forward, keep working at it, because you are close to this getting reversed. Okay, back into the upright position and meeting those goals. You also had the Hangman, which came up reversed. So again, maybe you're moving away from that need to, some of you, to, you've done this reflecting, and now you can get out of that position and move forward. And he's upside down here. When it's upright, he's hanging out and he's reflecting and he's looking at things. He's just sort of blah. But for you, Taurus, it was reversed. So that could tell me, going along with some of these other cards, that you need to do a little bit more of that reflecting. But it's moving away from you. You're moving out of that. You're doing that work, that inner work, and then you'll be moving out of that. And you've got the sun, so if you do that work on yourself, you'll be blessed with the light of the warmth of the sun. And this is a beautiful card. It's very positive. What's more positive than, warm sunshine, seeing things clearly, getting out in the sun, literally. I mean, go outside and get some vitamin D from the sun. It'll help you to heal from some of these things and make you raise your vibration, and it's good for your physical health as well. You need the light to come in through your eyes and get your brain triggered, or feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. I know it's still cold in some places, but we're getting into spring. But even then, you can feel the warmth of the sunshine. But this is, very good card to get. I mean, it's also purification with that white horse, and there's no shame here. It's a little child, and they have no clothes on. They're, childhood innocence. Releasing any kind of shame and guilt and those things I was talking about before, and feeling free and pure and cleansed and passionate about what you're trying to where you're trying to take yourself along your journey. So this is the happy flowers growing. It's a very happy card. So whatever's been going on, if you do that work on yourself and take that time to reflect and begin to heal, you'll be out there in that sunshine and you'll be feeling bright and lighter and walking in the sunshine. I just got that song, Katrina and the Waves, Walking on Sunshine. Sorry for my singing, but yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. You're very close to achieving some of your goals. You just need to do do some more work on yourself and keep moving forward in the physical work that you do, that you whatever you do for money and your career and your working. You also had this one paired with the Three of Cups. You had the Eight of Swords, which is another one, kind of goes along with this here, where you're upright. It's you're stuck, you're trapped, you're bound, you're stuck in place. You can't move forward, you can't move backwards, you can't just do anything. But it was reversed for you, so that again shows me that you're moving away from that, and you're opening up, and you are healing, and you're ready to get out of this state of being and more into this state of being where you're happy, you're celebrating, getting together with your kindred spirits, your friends, your family, your loved ones, and enjoying and celebrating these good things that are coming in, that you're allowing. And also could be for some of you with that birth of that child, or birth of a new idea, birth of a new something you've been working on, and it's coming about now, so you're celebrating that. So you're moving away from that trapped, all bound up feeling, and you're freeing yourself from that. So that's great for you, Taurus. And you also keep in mind here, you got these blessings coming in for you, Taurus, and you need to look up, take the cup. You may have some opportunities coming up that won't last forever. So with this card, you get a sense of you need to be aware, you need to be open to receive the blessing. You need to be aware, look around. If opportunity comes up, it might not last forever, so you take it when it comes up, if it feels right for you, and allow it. You may be having an offer of love in a relationship, because you have the Ace of Cups over here too, and you have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is air. Queen of Swords is a she's very strong. It's a strong energy. She's commanding. She has a commanding presence. She's there with that sword. She's going to get what she wants. She's going to move forward and get what she wants. She's going to do it in a fair way, in a kind way, but she's also not going to take any she has boundaries. Let's put it that way. She has boundaries. So you have to have your boundaries set. You need to not allow others to walk all over you and do this kind of stuff. Okay? If you set those boundaries up and not allow people to treat you in ways where you're going to end up feeling like this guy here, then you will have less of that to deal with. Is more that the more that you stand in your own truth, in your own power, and empower yourself, then the less you will have to deal with these kinds of situations, because you won't allow them to happen. I mean, we can't control everything. I understand that. But this is to, the odds are in your favor. The more you stand in your truth, set your boundaries, play fair. She's fair and just, but if you cross her, she's not going to take that. So she's powerful in that sense. So don't take any crap, but be fair in that. Okay. Realize here too, with your reflection, that sometimes you put yourselves in situation where you set yourself up for that, because you were self-sabotaging for some reason, or because you weren't standing up for yourself and you didn't have those boundaries. So sometimes we learn lessons when that happens. So again, I want to stress, it's not a self-judgment. It's not about judging yourself. It's about learning that lesson. I let this person get away with this before. I'm not letting that happen again. And so we learn, and we move forward with more strength, more confidence in ourselves, and we set up those boundaries for ourselves. So, Taurus, I see you working on yourself. I see you having, getting very close to some of the goals you've set for yourself here. And if you just keep moving forward, not forcing things, but just allowing the flow, keep doing what you've been doing, improve on things that you can improve upon, and do some of that inner self work of healing and learning your lessons, allowing yourself to grow, open up, stop blocking the blessing, and open yourself up to receive it. And you're looking like you're in pretty good shape here, Taurus. So that is your reading. I'm going to leave it there. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope it offered some insights for you. Take care of yourselves. Have a blessed day.